All right, Be Various Thoughts, Volume 61. I apologize for not doing one. It's been 2 months since I've done one, and let's get it started. Here's my top six stories for 2011. Number six is Herman Cain, presidential candidate, but he had to put the campaign on hold to deal with allegations of sexual harassment and this past relationship he quote unquote claimed to have with Ginger White. Number five, Japanese women's soccer team winning the World Cup over United States women's soccer team. That was huge, huge for them. Congratulations once again to the Japanese women's soccer team. Number four, wild weather in the U.S. and Japan, earthquake, tsunami. It's a tie between the two. Number three, Casey Anthony trial. That was just crazy right from the start. Number two, Iraq withdrawal, and number one, Navy SEAL Team 6, the same team that took down Osama bin Laden, who's nothing more than a fish food, like a distant memory. So big ups to them. Um, Top three gaming stories of 2011. Number three is the Wii U revealed. Number two is the what was it? Supreme Court throws out game censorship laws. And number one is the Sony slash PS3 being hacked. Well, it's not the PS3, it's PlayStation Network being hacked. And to me, that I had a hard time between that story and the Supreme Court, which one should be number one. So I picked Sony, PS3, PSN hacked because it was the biggest story of the 2011, and not to mention the fact that Japan was hit with the tsunami earthquake. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they had a good year because of the PS3 exclusive games like Uncharted 3, Resistance 3, Infamous 2, Killzone 3, and I know there's at least a couple more exclusive games I just left out, and I apologize, but they had a rough year because of the tsunami, earthquake, and the PSN being hacked. So yeah, if Sony would have tripled their security, it wouldn't have been hacked in the first place. That's just my personal opinion. Um, Now I want to get to a little bit of sports. The Denver Broncos lost in Buffalo versus the Bills 40-14, and I want to hear the excuses for Tim Tebow. I mean, if you can just slap around Cam Newton, Tony Romo, Eli Manning, other quarterbacks who threw three or four interceptions, why not give the same criticism to Tim Tebow? And no, I don't want to hear, oh, he's just a kid. That's one thing I really can't stand in sports. Well, that's one of the many things I can't stand in sports. How can you call somebody a kid if they're 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 years old? Or 26? That is just, they're grown ass men. That irritates me to no end. That just irritates me. If you're gonna give Tim Tebow the credit for the wins, you gotta give him the blame. Not all of it, but he's half the blame. And that goes with the offense for the Denver Broncos. And the defense gave up 40 points as well. So, as a team, hey, the Denver Broncos lost today as a whole. Okay? And I apologize for repeating myself. So, speaking of Tim Tebow, like I said, I just get so tired of the Tebowmania garbage. Okay, people need to just slow the hell down, which I fear that's never going to happen when you got people like when you got ESPN hyping him up to no end, trying to make him Johnny Unitas, Steve Young rolling the one. All he does is win. 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 Great. Great. Nice. Oh boy. Oh, help me. Someone just grab a bottle of Bud Light, hit me upside the head. My goodness. Oh boy. So the winner takes all for the NFC East next Sunday between the Cowboys and the Giants. And I am so happy that the New York Jets will be out of the playoffs. That way I won't have to hear Rex Ryan. This man gets more coverage than any other coaches in the league. For what? I get it, big mouth. Whatever. What else I can say? Oh yeah, not the teacher, but the 9-year-old boy who got suspended for telling his classmate that a teacher was cute. Oh my bad, the substitute teacher was cute. I think it was wrong. I mean, not like he just went up to her and slapped her on the butt or did do a little Michael Jackson grabbing his crotch gesture and he's like, hey teacher, you're hot. Let's make out in the bathroom stall. You know you want me. You know you want to get with this. He didn't say all that. Okay? And to sit there and throw out the word sexual harassment or let alone play that card, that is just so irresponsible in all shapes and sizes. Okay? That's just dumb in all levels. So, oh yeah, that principal, he resigned. I'll find that article, and when I do, I'll post a link in the info bar. This happened about 2-3 weeks ago. You wonder why today's society is so jacked up, let alone the public schools is so nutty to the highest bidder. Jeez. For some reason, I've been tagged by one of my subscribers on YouTube. So, there are about 5 things you know about me. Number 1, I believe in God. I will never shove my religious beliefs down somebody's throat. Number 2, I followed at least... What did I follow? I followed a lot of teams before becoming a Carolina Panthers fan. I mean, I followed the Oilers, Cowboys, Giants, Bills, Raiders, 49ers, Browns, Bengals. Why? I have no idea. I was just a sucker for being a football fan, so why not? Redskins, Falcons, Eagles, Dolphins. I love the Starters product, especially with the hoodie in the 1990s. That was classic. They gotta bring it back. Bring it back, man. Number 3, do I still play Sega Genesis? My brother does, but I don't because I'm scared to touch it because this is our second Sega Genesis console we went through. The first time it only lasted for a year and 1 month before it just crapped out on us. The second one, I thought it crapped out on us, but until my brother got it to work, and it's been playing perfectly ever since. He just basically banged the damn thing so hard it just started playing. I mean, it happened about around 2006 or 2007. I can't remember. Number 4, I watched so many movies, I lost count. I watched so many movies when I was a kid. I can't tell you which movies are the best of all time, but I will drop a list in the description box. Number 5, as for Bleach, um, I still follow the manga, but I don't watch the anime series anymore because it's gotten so boring. I just lost interest in it. Oh yeah, there's a little something you don't know about me. I used to despise Shonen Jump Bleach before becoming a fan. The anime, and you want to know why? That orange-headed, egotistical jerk named Ichigo Kurosaki. He was the sole reason why I couldn't stand him. I mean, it was just bad. I'm like, this guy is just too cocky for me. And his fighting style was just so reckless and garbage. It's like One Piece's Monkey D. Luffy could come up with a better strategy before he charges and just start beating the piss out of an enemy. Even Naruto Uzumaki or Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, let alone Dragon Ball series. At least those main characters came up with a strategy or a plan, but Ichigo Kurosaki? Hell no. So, and with that, throwing the peace sign, and I'm out. Oh yeah, one more thing on NBA. I got the Bulls versus the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. In Western Conference, I have the Thunder versus the Mavericks. Heat, Thunder. Heat will win it all. I'm out.